Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kyra and this is Smog. I just wanted to bring the little culprit onto camera here that is the cause of the scratches that you'll be enjoying on the back of my hand. So today I'm going to be doing my lip collection, which was built off the back of the palette tag created by Allie, Glines and Samantha March. And Jessica Braun decided to take it to a new category and talk all about her Lippie collection. I thought it was a fabulous idea, but again, just wanted to introduce you to the little culprit that scratches up the back of my hand. You want to say hi? Look how beautiful she is. Thank you. Now I have new scratches. Anyways, this is my Sun Spirited Dragon Smog. I have one named Lennon, like John Lennon. We don't know if it's a girl or a boy yet, but I'm gonna go put her back in her house and we'll get on with the video. Alright? Do you think I'm talking to you? Do you want a kiss? Alright, I'm back. New scratches. So, I hope you enjoyed meeting Smog. She's a very sweet girl and she doesn't mean to scratch with her nails. She's just at a weird size right now where she's like getting bigger and moving a lot more, but her nails are very small and sharp. So if you think you've seen some talons here on other YouTubers, Smog takes the cake. So again, I just wanted to reiterate that this lip collection sort of tag was created by Jessica Braun, but inspired by the palette tag from Allie, Glines and Samantha March. And she did add a couple of extra fun categories for lip products in particular. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first prompt is newest Lippie, and for me it's this Flower Beauty Petal Pout lipstick in the shade Spiced Petal. You may have heard about this on YouTube. This is supposed to be dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution Pillow Talk shade, and I will tell you the shade itself is very similar, but the finish is a little different. And the formula and everything like that, but I am loving this. I'm literally obsessed. It feels like my perfect nude. I would want to say that this is just ever so slightly darker than Pillow Talk. Hold on. I don't know why I'm speculating when I have a little sample size of Pillow Talk right here. I don't know, it's really hard. Like from different angles it looks more similar, but they're very similar, and part of the difference that you're seeing here has to do with the fact that the Flower Beauty one is more like a cream formula. It's a beautiful lipstick though, hell of a savings. I think this is $7.99 and I'm so glad I bought it. I think I'm gonna be wearing this one a lot. Next is your oldest Lippie, and for me, I knew exactly which one it was. It's kind of funny looking at my lip collection now versus, you know, when I started YouTube 2.5 years ago. I don't have a lot of the same Lippies that I started out with, but I do have this one. It is the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Let's Go Crazy. I like to call this my signature color because it is such a pretty pink. I feel fierce. I feel like I could conquer the world when I wear this, and I just love it. I believe I featured this in the Most Likely Makeup tag as the product that's most likely to get me the job because I just feel super duper confident when I wear this, and I do have a backup just in case NARS decides to pull a fast one. Most expensive Lippie. Ugh. This Lippie comes in at a whopping $37 and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips 2 in the shade Glowing Gen. Inspired by Jennifer Aniston, and that's how I ended up with this. My daughter is a huge Friends fan, and she of course loves Rachel. A lot of us do. And this is a really beautiful just rose shade, like a rosy pink shade. Definitely on the warm side. This is like a cream formula, and the reason why these are so much more expensive than a lot of lipsticks is that this little packaging right here is refillable. So if I ever use this up, I can put a different shade in there. But it's really beautiful, and my daughter picked this out for me. Was it I think it was for my birthday this year, actually. Most affordable is actually a Jessica Braun Made Me Buy It product. It's the Rimmel Stay Glossy Lip Gloss in the shade Blushing Belgraves. This is a really nice formula. Faux show. There you go. It's just a nice, warm, light pink, but this formula is something else. And these come in at a whopping $3.99, which makes it the most affordable lip product in my collection. But this is a really nice, hydrating, comfortable, non-sticky lip gloss. It looks beautiful over other colors. In fact, let's put some on, shall we? I like this one for this kind of application, just to lighten up kind of the center of the lips and make them look a little glossy. Hopefully you guys thought it was cool to see smog and not weird. I have a highlight though of me and both of the beardies on my Instagram if you're curious, called Beauty and the Beardies, so you can check out more pictures of me with the beardies there if you like. Next is your everyday lippy, or lippies in this case. I picked a whole line because I use these interchangeably depending on the day, depending on the eye look, depending on what I had on my lips prior to this. And they are the Revlon Super Lustrous Melting Glass Shine lipsticks. I have 3 shades. This one is my favorite. It's called Glazed Mauve. Then you have a nice warm peachy color in the middle. That's a nude illuminator. And then this one on the end is called Rum Raisin. It's my newest shade, so I haven't gotten the most use out of it. But these are just so comfortable. It's basically like a tinted chapstick, but just a little bit better because of the gloss factor. These are very glossy, as you can see. I think these are very comparable to the L'Oreal Color Riche Shine lipsticks, but these are more shiny and more glossy. More shiny and more glossy. These are more glossy and just a little bit more hydrating, I think. I frequently have to chase these down out of my purse or various bags or pockets or what have you because I just use them all the time, every day, all day. The next one is most colorful, and I actually had a little trouble with this because I have a lot of bold lippies in my collection. I love a bold, beautiful, bright lip any time of year, but the one that I think I chose for the most colorful is because it's one that I don't wear a lot because I don't know if it's because it doesn't look good on my skin tone, but it's this little Tom Ford lip color in the shade True Coral. It's stunning, and maybe if I get a little bit more color this summer, I'll be able to wear this more confidently. But it's beautiful, but little scary in the packaging. Best memory. I could have picked quite a few for this, and I kind of try to rotate through my favorite memory products because if you've been on my channel for a while, this might be a recycled story for you. My current favorite best memory for a lippy is this one right here. This is the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon in the shade Own Your Empire. It's a really beautiful blue-toned red, and the reason this is so special to me, just like, as a matter of fact, it's sitting here, this little pumpkin pie quad from e.l.f. is my daughter bought this with her very own money, brought it home to me, was super excited to give this to me. You know how you get excited, especially as a kid, if you have the ability to give someone a gift because you now have your own money. And she brought this home and she said, I bought this for you because you need to wear red lips more often in your videos, Mom. And I was like, you're right, I do. And this is actually a perfect red for me. I love a blue tone red, and I do believe that's literally the only red lipstick, like red lipstick in my collection, which I kind of like, having the red, if you will. The next one is Worth the Hype, and I had a few options I felt like for this one, but ultimately I decided to go with the Fenty Gloss Bombs. I love this lip gloss, and people are still raving over this lip gloss. A lot of people have it in favorites lists or things like that. I have 3 shades here: Hot Chocolate, Fenty Glow, which is a repurchased. I finished one of those already. And then this pinky one called Sweet Mouth. This is Hot Chocolate. It's kind of a brownie plum sheer, but it has some glitters in it, like pink and purple. I don't know, it's very pretty. Although I don't love the glitter in that one, but it's the only one I have that has that. And then Fenty Glow, which is a beautiful nude, which is why I love it. And I do really like Sweet Mouth. I tend to use this a lot like I did with the Rimmel gloss, and put this on the center of my lips as, you know, kind of a highlight, a glossy factor over another lip product, sometimes just a lip liner, to be honest. But I think these are worth every bit of the hype. They're beautiful, they're long lasting without being sticky for a gloss. I mean, this is a gloss we're talking about, but they smell amazing, they look amazing. I like the way they sort of kind of help fill in some of the lines on my lips. I'm not super self-conscious about it, but there's certain lipsticks that sort of emphasize the fact that I have a lot of lines on my lips. So I do like something like this to kind of go over top. And because it's such a tenacious gloss, it's thick without being sticky, but because it's a little bit thicker consistency, just kind of smooths things out if need be. The next one is not worth the hype, and I'm a little nervous, especially because the creator of this video, Jessica Braun, had this, I believe it was in her worth the hype category, but for me these are not worth the hype, and it is the Buxom Full On Lip Polishes. I have two here. This is Dolly. I've finished up one of these little sample guys before, and then I have this shade Sugar. I love the way they look. I like the way they smell, and I don't even mind how they feel on the lips. But what I really don't love about this product is that if let's say I wear this today, let's say I apply it like I did the Blushing Belle Grapes. If I apply it again in a couple hours and then maybe again later today, I will have the most incredibly dry lips of life after using this for a full day. It's really unfortunate because I really love this color. It's very frosty and it's beautiful to put over other lipsticks. I like everything about them. I like the tingly minty feel, but I do know that putting mint in lip products can sometimes dry out your lips, and this does it in the worst way. Next is a favorite product from a favorite brand, and for me it is another Velvet Matte Lip Pencil from NARS. This is in this shade, ooh, I love that look, weird. This is the shade Dulce Vita, and I just love this color. I don't even know, like, I have a lot of these Velvet Matte lip crayons, but this one's so beautiful. It's kind of like rosy, terracotta. I don't know. It's really, really pretty. I also have the Dulce Vita blush, which is also gorgeous. I just really, really like these Velvet Matte lip pencils because they feel nice. They feel like almost nothing. Like they're so thin. Very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury matte lipstick formula, but they're long lasting. You can kind of use them as a wash, or you can really build it up to opacity as well. But this just happens to be a favorite shade, as you can see. I think this is kind of one of those shades that would be almost universally flattering unless you're of the deepest complexion, in which case I can list a couple of other options down in the description box for you, because I have some really dark vampy colors as well. It's funny how some of these categories I really had to look through my collection and sort of dig and think and all this and ponder, but this next category I knew immediately, and that was most used. And for me, it is a L'Oreal Color Riche Shine in the shade Varnished Rosewood. I love this. And that being said, I've finished quite a few Lippies this year, so this one may not look super impressive, but this is all I have left of this one, and I love this. This is kind of the color of my lips, which is why I like it so much. I have almost a mauve-y tone to my lips, but maybe ever so slightly more warm than a mauve, but this is definitely my lips but better. These are so comfortable, just like the Revlon. It feels like you're wearing chapstick, which I'm all about, especially during the warm months when I just want to keep my lips hydrated. I don't want to fuss with anything matte or anything like that. I just want something super comfortable, possibly something I could apply without a mirror, and this one fits the bill. It's so beautiful, and it by far the most used product in my collection currently. The next one won't be a surprise if you've been on my channel for a little while or even recently, because I've been raving about these in a lot of videos, but the next prompt is most underrated. Now this product is starting to pick up its momentum here on YouTube. I'm not for sure why it took so long for everybody to discover this product, but I'm glad that I am hearing about it more now. But hair. This is why I don't leave tendrils down very often. They end up in my lip product. Anywho, I'm talking about the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumpers. I know this is a repeat for a lot of you, but I love these. I have 3 shades. So the ones I have today are Soft Rose, very beautiful. This is very creamy. This is like a, you know, if you were a Buxom lip gloss, you would be a, what do you call that? Full-on lip cream, not polish. This is like a creamy looking one. This one is iridescent. It's called Moonlight, and it's just beautiful. I love the effect of layering this shade over a really bold lip. If you want to see what I'm talking about, check out my Ultimate Drugstore makeup kit in collaboration with Christina Brooke and Ashley Lamora here on YouTube, and you can fast forward to the end if you want. It won't hurt my feelings, but I layered this over a bright lip and it was gorgeous. And then this last shade here is Rosewood, which I love to wear all on its own, but I've gone through countless tubes. In fact, I would guess if I look down at my empties right now, I have at least 2 empties of this lip gloss down there. It's the only one I want to wear. It doesn't feel like lip gloss, it feels like lip care. So the last 4 are the ones that Jessica added to this tag, and they're very fun and very lippy appropriate. So the next prompt is most nostalgic. Think old school beauty YouTube. For me, I came on the YouTube scene, as in watching YouTube, BeauTube as I like to call it, at the end of 2017, and by January of 2018 I started my channel. When I started watching YouTube, all I heard about in regards to Lippie was MAC lipsticks. I have 3 shades here. One of them I'm not going to swatch just yet because it comes in the next couple of categories. But I have 2 here. I have a mini of Velvet Teddy, and then I have the full size of Whirl. Velvet Teddy I love. It's definitely a beautiful warm nude for me. But I also love Whirl as well. In fact, some of you may know that Whirl is my holy grail lip pencil from MAC. This is again a repurchase. I've been through a whole one of those and I now have a new one. So here's Velvet Teddy and this is Whirl. These are both from their matte line. I know some people, Jessica Braun included, don't love their matte formula. It's a little thick for me. I'm not going to lie and tell you that it's my favorite matte formula. It's not, but I do love these 2 colors enough to keep them in my collection. And now I just know that there's other matte formulas out there that I prefer when it comes to lipstick. The next one is most disappointing. So here's a little story. I was looking for a all clear, like completely clear, just shine lip gloss that I could use to put over, you know, some drier lipsticks or things like that, right? It's the Ulta Beauty Plumped Up Pout Lip Gloss in the shade Crystal Sugar. As you can see, this is beautifully clear. Absolute, ooh, this is gonna hurt. I did not think this ahead of time, putting a lip plumper over dragon scratches. But as you can see here, it's completely clear. There's nothing to it. The problem is, this stings my lips so much and it doesn't go away after a few minutes. Like, I can feel the stingy part as long as I have this on my lips, and I really don't like that. I don't mind a lip plumper. I don't mind anything that has a little bit of a sting to it, like the Buxom glosses, or even a minty sensation like the Milani glosses, but this one is hardcore. It feels like I'm getting lip injections as long as it's on my lips. I was just really disappointed. All right, this was the category that my third MAC lipstick falls into, and that is most unique. And it is the shade On and On. It is in their Frost line. I'm gonna show this to you as close up as I can, but it's like a plummy purple base. It's sheer. As you can see, there is a ton of turquoise sparkles in there, and it is so pretty. I don't wear this near as much anymore, but I really, really love this lipstick. I need to definitely pull it out for summer. I think it could be fun, especially with some, you know, ocean eyes. I don't know. The last category is really fun, and I was so glad that Jessica included it in this little tag, and that is best smelling. Now, I could think of a great many lip products that smell amazing, but my current favorite smell in a lip product comes from Ulta Beauty. Thank God, she's redeemed. It is the Ulta Beauty tinted juice infused lip oils, and I'm talking about this specific one called Coral Punch. And my friends, it smells like fruit punch. And I don't even like fruit punch, but this smells so amazing. My best friend picked this up. I tried hers, I smelled it, and I immediately got on my phone and ordered it because I had to have it. Plus, it's this very beautiful, I built this up with 2 swipes on the doe foot, but it is a beautiful sheer coral color, which I think will be so fun for summer. And again, this is a tinted lip oil, so it's very nourishing, fairly consistent, I would say, with their regular juice infused lip oils. So if you like those, you would probably like these. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little roundup of my most interesting lip products, to be frank. I think that imitation is the highest form of flattery, and so if you want to do this little tag or answer any of the questions down in the comments below, I know I would really be happy to hear those answers, and hopefully maybe Jessica Braun too. Jessica Braun is my #1 favorite YouTuber, has been since I started watching YouTube at the end of 2017. It would be my dream, my YouTube beauty guru, all the things dream to collaborate with her someday. So maybe she'll see this video and want to hang out on the BeauTube. So with all of that said, I hope you guys are staying safe and well. I hope you are being kind to others and to yourself most of all. And with all of that said, I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video real soon.